Hello Hovians, welcome back to the main channel. Welcome to the second last video of 2022. Today is the 31st of December, Saturday at 6:23 AM. Now, I'm currently still learning how to use lighting in videos. I've got my two lights set up, but as you can tell, I've not got the contrast right. I'm still learning. So, and I hope you enjoy my brand new desk. This will be a staple for all videos. So, here we're doing our top 10 favourite videos of the year. I would have done a top 3, but I haven't got 3 that are my absolute favourite videos of the year. Now, this year I've done quite a few things. Actually, we've changed our minds because I found a video that I can get rid of. So we're doing our top 9 now. Not top 10. Top 9. Because we literally added too many videos onto the thing. So, yeah, our top 9 favourite videos of 2022. Here's how it works. I'll tell you the video, you'll see a clip, and we'll roll on. So, number 1 is time loads. This year I did an episode of time loads because it takes a lot of time to prepare and get the people ready. I thought 3 contestants, panellists, would be better than 2 teams. So I went with 3. Here's a clip from Time Lords. And I've already just worked out what the first round is. So as a question, has any of you seen the programme The Dog Ate My Homework?
No.
Yes.
Well, as Joe is our expert on this.
Don't tell me to explain it.
No, I want to get you to explain it because I'll get sued by the BBC. I don't want that. So. In The Dog Ate My Homework, there's a round called Stick to the Point, where there's a category given, and you have to answer it. If you stutter, you then sit in the shush position with your finger over your lips, and you're out. Now there's 3 people, this makes this more tensiony. I'll give you a scenario within the Doctor Universe, and I will point at the person, say the name of the person, and you have to answer it immediately. So, the first one is things that an Ood would never say. And we'll start with Joe Cook.
Run for your life.
Christopher Walker Thompson.
Do you need more loo roll, sir?
And Charlotte.
I didn't see that one coming.
Christopher Walker Thompson. Shush position. That was too long.
You're done. That was sinister.
So now we've got, it's a showdown between the 2. Let's see what's better, a rebel or someone that rambles. Right, let's go with Joe Cook.
Do you mind not farting while I'm trying to save the world?
Charlotte.
Is there a smoking shelter in this spaceship?
Joe Cook.
Shut up, stop talking, cease and desist, there's a good girl.
Charlotte.
This spaghetti tastes a bit odd.
Charlotte.
That was it.
There you go. So let's.
It's really hard.
That's really difficult, yeah.
You get this is why I don't play the game. Someone else will. So there you go. A point to Joe. Let's see if I remember how many points everyone gets by the end of the show. I wasn't very good at maths. So the next one is things you won't find in the TARDIS. And we'll start with Charlotte.
Another TARDIS?
Ooh. Christopher Walker Thompson.
Toilet brush.
Ooh. Joe Cook.
The Zarbi.
Joe Cook.
Menoptera.
Joe Cook.
The Slovene.
Ooh, tension has got to him. Christopher Walker Thompson. Christopher Walker Thompson.
Diamond.
Charlotte.
Despite his background, Christopher Walker Thompson.
Brilliant.
Joe Cook.
Michael Grade.
I don't think you would want him there. There'll be a flamethrower out. Christopher Walker Thompson.
Ice Warriors episode 2.
I'm going to make this more tricky. You're all too good at this now. Chris Walker Thompson.
Ice Warriors episode 3.
Joe Cook.
Vincent van Gogh.
Charlotte.
Christopher Eccleston.
Charlotte.
David Tennant.
Ooh, almost.
Almost.
Chris Walker Thompson.
No, I'm gone.
Sorry. Right.
That's right. I should have totally been out with that one.
Right, so we're back down to the two. Let's see who will be attacked first. Charlotte.
Graham.
Charlotte.
Ryan, hopefully.
There you go. That was Time Lord. I really enjoyed that. Next year, Time Lord will be back bigger and better because of the time different the time from when doing them each time. I learned that there's bits that I can work on and fix and make better. So the theme tune will change. Rounds will be either changed or added or removed. It'll all be brand new. Look brand new next time. And number 2 was my brand new series, Doctor Who Earthbound. Series 2 will be out next year. Doctor Who Earthbound is a series about the Doctor being trapped on Earth, but being the only one on Earth, but doesn't know that yet. Here is a clip from one of the episodes of Doctor Who Earthbound now.
We have noted your particular interest in the planet Earth. For that reason, you will be sent back to that planet in exile.
Welcome to our story. It could go anywhere, and it could go nowhere, all at the same time. We join the Doctor, now knowing where he is or why he is there. And I am here to guide him on his journey. And whatever happens on the way, I'll always be watching. Wow, what a series. I also did 2 spin-offs called In Your Dreams and The Master's Minutes. I love them as well, but we have to keep moving, so now it's our top 8 because I removed another one because what it was going to be 10 and I thought, right, then I chose 10 and I thought, this video is going to be too long and I can't really find really good clips to demonstrate every video. So, and number 3 is an interview. It was all the way from January. I did an interview with a wonderful Sophie Aldred who played Ace in Doctor Who. She was an absolute delight to meet. I'm so glad that the Blue Box Files got its chance to shine and meet Sophie Aldred. I love doing my interviews this year. I got 24 interviews done. Better than last year, which was only 23. So the hello this year will be incredible. So, enjoy. Here's a clip from the Sophie Aldred interview. Because Doctor Who had been around longer than that, how did you get into Doctor Who?
Well, my agent put me up for 3 episodes actually. She put me up because she saw on the cast breakdowns, you know, agents get these sort of breakdowns of who various people want, and they fit their clients to who, you know, who's on the brief. Well, she saw that they were looking for somebody who could ride a motorbike, and who could play a 16-year-old. And even though I was 24 at the time, I looked quite young for my age. So she put me up for it. And then I went along for an audition. And as I said, it was for 3 episodes of Doctor Who. It was for a story called Ray and the Bannermen, which was set on Barry Island in Wales. But little did I know that they were also casting for the next story, Dragonfire. And they were also looking for a potential companion to go forward for, you know. So it was very exciting because I'd never been near a TV studio, and I got the part. There you have it, a clip from the Sophie Aldred interview. This video isn't just for the Tom Mason YouTube channel, it's for all my channels in general, because this gets more views, so more people are going to see it here rather than anywhere else. So I did an interview with Max Phelan, who's a ventriloquist
who's appeared on Game of Talent and Cracker Jack many a time. But I couldn't find a clip that really worked from the main interview. No, this is from the main interview. I actually remembered what this clip is now, right? So this is a clip I cut and put onto the third channel, no, not third channel, onto TGM Productions channel because it was too funny. So I called it a maximum deleted scene, but it's a scene that was cut, that was in the interview, but then just turned into a clip for that channel. So here is the maximum interview deleted scene. And also, just whilst he's here, would you be able to say the words, "Hello, I'm definitely not Max"?
Hello, I'm definitely not Max. No, he's not. He's Gordon. And Gordon, yeah.
Well, thank you. There you have it. I absolutely loved that. Like, that interview. All the interviews I've done this year were incredible. And number 5 is Tom's Scottish Adventure 2022 over on the Mind of Tom Mason. The clip you're about to see is a montage of pictures. So what it was I got some traditional Scottish music and filmed a load of random bits in Hopeman in Scotland over the summer, over like a few days in the summer. And this bit you're about to see is a bunch of photos, because I do think that's the bit that demonstrates the video. So, here is Tom's Scottish Adventure 2022! There you have it, Tom's Scottish Adventure 2022. Now I had to keep in a video from the main show again. I had to go back to the main show for this one. Now we're on our top 7 because I've realised I only need one video from one channel at a time, really. So we've got this video is a video I did earlier in the year, and I will come back to doing that type of thing, but it's a dialect voice test because I learned that if you use Audacity, which is a free open source music recording software, you can create a dialect voice like what Nick Briggs does without using the Nick Briggs technology that costs a lot of money, but it's a cheap free way of doing it, and you still get the same results. Here is the dialect voice test. Enjoy. Hello everybody, I am Derek the Dalek. Do you know who I am? See, I sort of did the hand move before I said the thing. I really enjoyed that video, there'll be more on that next year. And the final video is a clip from the Taskmaster World, the podcast, which is basically where I interview Taskmaster people. So this year I've interviewed, well, all my interviews on that channel have all been from New Zealand. So I almost completed my Series 3 cast. I've still got Cuda Forrester and Chris Parker, because I've interviewed Justine Smith, Josh Thompson, Justine Smith, Josh Thompson, Paul Eagle I've interviewed. I just did those 2. Then I'll have the Series 3 bit completely. I was interviewing the director this year, Tom Furness. I also need to interview Jeremy Wells. Then I've almost completed New Zealand for the 3 series they've got. So this is a clip from when I interviewed Josh Thompson, who practically just didn't know how, just forgotten how weird his attempts were on the show. So this is a clip from Taskmaster World, the podcast, episode 23, featuring Josh Thompson. The only other person I can think of that has the same hairstyle as you is Chris Lurley when he was playing that bloke from
Jonathan Tonga. Yeah. Or maybe Richard Ayoade has a similar
Yeah, but
thing.
he's a lot taller than you, so
Is he? Is he really tall?
I think he looks for it.
Ah,
When you watch Question Team, he looks like a massive stick.
yeah. I mean, that just saying he's taller just sounds like a really nice way of saying he's skinnier than me. He's very slender. He's a very handsome man.
Yeah, right. We shall move on before we insult Richard Iwadi. I still we don't want to upset him too much. So let's start at the beginning of beginning. So first there was dinosaurs. They got killed out. Then we got cavemen, and then you were born. How did you get into comedy?
How did I get into comedy? I've always been quite silly, and I did a lot of school plays and things like that. But I think I really found out that I enjoyed making people laugh. I remember we have a thing called a pet day in New Zealand, where you bring a pet to school. I'm assuming you have something similar in the UK. Something like that in the UK.
Just remind me what a pit is.
A pet.
I'm gonna hole in the ground.
You bring a pet, and you dig it. Well, yeah. How do you say pet?
Or is it Brad Pitt? I'm not. Could you just explain what we're on about, just so I can?
You bring like an animal that you've cared for with your family. What are you saying? Pet. You bring a pet. Pet day.
Oh, an animal.
An animal, yeah.
A pet.
A pet. So we had a pet day, and
That makes more sense. I should have got that to begin with.
So at this pet day, I was maybe 5 or 6, and I realised that adults laughed at things that were quite boring, and I didn't understand why. And I remember saying to my friends, "Watch this! I'm going to go make these adults laugh." And I walked over to some adults, and I just started talking about taxes, the local council, the work that needed to be done on the roads, and all the adults were really, really laughing hard. And I was like, they've got some other different sense of humour going by. I don't understand it, but I think I've cracked it. And that was pretty much the start of it for me, I think.
Well, it's similar. I think we have something similar. I don't know whether it's just a me thing, but we had where you bring a teddy in, and you had a picnic outside.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
had one of those Build-A-Bear teddies. It was a dog. So I put it was on, it was a teddy there with the dog, and it had roller skates on it, and it had a lead. So I would carry it walk around, and it had roller skates on it. Yeah, it was a roller skating dog. Now, that sounds weird, but it also had a guitar as well. So.
The guitar.
Yeah, the guitar around its neck. It was on a lead, and it had skates on.
There's a lot. That's too many things for a dog.
Yeah.
A ball, just a ball, not roller skates and a guitar.
Well, it wasn't real, so we're all glad with that.
No, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
And then we also once, whilst we're on about school, I'll mention this because it'll make my viewers giggle. Once there was a sign outside my primary school that's near me that said, "Slow down, you'll save lives." Right? He said, "Don't stop here." Actually, he said, "Don't stop here," and then they put a traffic light in front of it. So you have to stop where the traffic light is. So the traffic light was on red.
Right.
Yeah, and then the sign next to it said, "Don't stop here."
Oh, don't stop here. I thought it said slow down. Slow down, don't stop here. Right.
I got that wrong.
Well, the UK sounds very complicated with your mobile dogs and your guitar playing canines. I don't understand it.
That's well. I was around in 2004, so it's early 2000s.
Right.
The times have changed. We're not as well. I'm not as weird as that. I'm a little bit more weird. Yeah. I do this for a living. Anyway, before we have Doris crying. So, had you seen any of Taskmaster before. Not just the UK version, any of it, because there's so much your eyes could probably fall out watching it.
Not much. I first heard of it when Rose Matafeo got into it from and that was big news, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I had no idea what it was and how big it was and whatever, but she's Rose is incredibly talented, and we're all very proud of her in New Zealand, and all very jealous when she started getting all these things. I was like, no, another thing she's got good. But no, we were so stoked for her, and but I didn't really know much about it, and it was kind of hard to watch in New Zealand at that time. So that was all I heard about it. But then I did a movie with Sally Phillips in Australia, and she said that she did Taskmaster, and that I should do it. And Sally is just a wonderful, wonderful person, and she was a comedy hero of mine growing up. Smack the Pony, and I remember watching all that stuff growing up. And to be in a film with her was just like, oh my god. And then she was like, hey, I did this show called Taskmaster, you should do it. And I was like, oh, it's not really up to me. It's not how it works. And then I got the phone call. Yeah. Someone said, hey, you should do it. And I was like, okay, this is weird. And so then I watched all of Sally's series.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. Like I've watched a few other bits. But Sally's series is so amazing. Sally, Bob Mortimer, Nitch Kumar, is it Mark Watson?
Yeah.
And who's the other person?
Not it. Oh,
is that it?
Is it?
Sally,
no, shoot. Wait, so it's...
Oh, no, Aisling B.
Aisling B, and that's it, see?
Yeah.
I tried to a really interesting way to show off the skills. This table and the way I set this table will all improve. The lighting will 100% improve because there's a shadow over there, and it's not annoying me enough to say, oh, I'm stopping this and fixing it. It's annoying me enough to go, right, I'm going to learn how to actually do lighting properly on that side. So I'm going to show the video to someone and say, my lighting technique, how can I improve it? So that is our top 7 favourite videos of 2022. 2022 has been an amazing year. This channel is not over yet for the year. Next, you'll see another hello video, because last year I did a hello, which was all the hellos of the interviews that year. This year, it'll be called Hello 2022, where each hello is from an interview I've done this year across all YouTube channels. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Plans for 2023. This is going to be the permanent setup. Well, obviously the lighting will be fixed. And it's going to be for all videos, because it works better, and the way I review stuff, the way I hold stuff, the way I do stuff will all then improve. I am all about improving things. So next year there'll be lots of videos. There'll be a very, very special video that'll be out before summer of 2023. It's going to be exciting. I'm as excited as you are. There's a video that I filmed this year that'll be out next year. As of next year. The reason why is because it's part of my college work, so I have to submit it to there first and make sure that it's all gone and fixed and everything's perfect with it before I can upload it to Tom's Comedy Club, because it is a comedy video. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you. This is Tom Mason for 2022 finished for now. Next, you'll see Tom Mason throughout the year from January all the way to November, because I've not done an interview in December, I don't think. But I'll be back next year doing loads more interviews, hopefully 25 interviews, whether or not that's for this channel or the other channels, who knows. This year has been wild. I've enjoyed YouTube as much as everyone else this year. This is Tom Mason saying, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Wherever you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, hopefully you have a great year, and I'll see you all next year. Because for now, enjoy the next video, which will be Hello 2022, which is me from across the year. I'm going to enjoy editing that, because I've been excited to edit that for the whole year, so I didn't know what the year would bring. Thank you guys for watching. Time to work. Bye!